Hello YouTube, this is my 2019 Harley Davidson Iron 883, and today we are going to be replacing the stock horn with something a little louder and less like a Roadrunner. So here we have the Denali Soundbomb Mini horn. They make a larger version that is compressed. That requires a lot more wiring for the compressor to work. This one is much simpler. It's just a plug and play. You just take the existing connectors and just plug them into the proper terminals. I may or may not paint the silver here black, depending on how it looks once it's finally in there, but that is obviously up to personal preference. So right up front here is the stock horn. As you can see at the back, there is the nut on the bracket that actually holds the horn itself. And up front, sorry, it's a little rough to see with the light, but there are 3 Torx bolts that are holding the mounting bracket itself. So what you are first going to want to do is take the positive and negative connectors off. Once you do that, you can either remove the 10mm bolt back there to take the horn itself off, or you can remove the 3 Torx bolts to remove the entire bracket. Alright, so here we have the stock horn and bracket. I actually decided to just take off the 3 Torx bolts. They're easier to get to than getting that from the back. You can just take it off. It's real quick and easy. So now just take the 10mm nut off of the back here. And then here we have the new one on the bracket. It's just finger tight right now, so you can rotate it. Obviously, depending on where your horn is mounted, you may need to change how the bracket is and how the horn faces. Because of the orientation, I'll probably have it like this, because the terminals are already more on the right side of the bike. So that'll make it easy. And yeah, because that way, if I do it like that straight up and down, as you can see, it would be blocking a terminal. So I have to have it at least at a bit of an angle, which isn't a huge deal. Okay, so here is the Denali Soundbomb Mini. As you can actually see, I used one of the included brackets. It only has 1 bolt able to use on it. To position it properly on this Sportster, because it kind of wants to hit against both of the frame bars here. You kind of have to finagle a little bit. Now, you could use the stock bracket here. The only thing is you probably, around the right side, in my case, would have to use a cutting tool of some sort to cut some of the bracket away in order to have the 1 terminal fit behind it so you can connect it properly. I'll look into it. I might end up doing that when I go to the shop. I can obviously get that done easier versus here at home. Otherwise, if I would decide to stick with the included bracket, then I will just paint it black and deal with it. Alright, so I went to the shop, I took that stock bracket, and as you can see here, I cut out a piece of the bracket so that I can mount it like that to try and avoid any contact with the frame. Just used a cutoff tool personally, and then I filed down the edges. If you decide to do this, obviously, do it at your own risk. If you're not comfortable, if you don't have any experience with those kind of tools, don't do it. Have a professional do it. Always use protective gear. I'm not responsible for any of that. So, there goes a cop. But anyway, do it at your own risk. All right, so I'm just going to take the horn with the stock bracket. I'll put the 3 screws that came with it in, but I will be putting some blue Loctite on. Now, this isn't Loctite brand, but it is blue thread locker. Especially if you have Harleys. Whenever you do a lot of things where you're going to be putting screws back in, use blue Loctite. The vibrations can cause screws and bolts to come loose a lot more often than on a car, especially with Harleys. So, highly recommend use blue Loctite when you mount these back on. All right, the new horn is mounted in place. I have both of the terminals connected there. According to the instructions, you can connect them either way, it says, according to the instructions. Even so, I went ahead and connected them back to how they were originally, just to make sure. So, let's test it out now. Well, that is a whole lot louder than the stock horn, that's for sure. Thank you for watching.